guys. You're now tuned into another LVP Lucas Vision podcast. Today, I got one of the greatest to do it here in North Carolina. She's representing the full figure women to the fullest. She is Shenna J with Confidence Curvy Consultants. How you doing, Sheena?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Glad to have you here on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
So I wanted to have
Yes.
you on the show so we can sit down and talk about how you first got started into the fashion industry. What was your reason for joining?
You know, again, I'm Shenna J, SJ, Shenna J, whatever you know me by,
Mm-hmm.
or Shenna Word. Either way. Queen, pattern three part. But how did I get started? Let's see. Ah, so I'm old, y'all. I'm 69 in the soul. And when I retired from corporate, I had like a major neck and spine surgery. So I thought I wasn't going to be able to walk again. So that's when I decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and retire and I'm going to try something new, different for me. Always loved pictures. Decided to walk in the show. It was a plus size show. I would say in Garner. I started in Garner. Um, with this lady in Virginia. I can't remember her name right now, but Sam Spencer in South Carolina. Like he was like part of the production part. And we just started doing plus size stuff. It wasn't a lot in the industry. And I have been hooked ever since. It built confidence. I met more women. I met some women that was just there for attention.
Mm-hmm.
I met some women that really wanted to grow and to be a part of this industry. America Top Model, that looks glamorous, but you're not doing that every single day. What are you doing to actually perfect your craft or going here? So, you meet different personalities. I was glad and thankful for that. That's how Confident Kirby Consulting got started. Just a good group of professional people that want to do something different, but make it their own,
Uh-huh.
but still willing to pay it forward. So
Okay.
that's how I got started. And I've been hooked ever since. Um, Retired runway now. I'm there to promote models that Lucas Vision put out that connects with, that wants to get in the industry or build confidence or what to wear, what not to wear. Just all of that good stuff when you're trying to be in shows or decide on if it's going to be print or fitness or whatever you want to do,
Uh-huh.
as long as you put your mind to it. So
Okay. So what
yeah,
what was what the
that's how I started.
what was the one thing that got you say, yeah, this is what I wanted to do?
Um, I don't think I ever had that moment like this is what I wanted to do. I think this is what I wanted to do right now. Um, I can say like at that time in my life, I was going through a divorce. So again, I was like, hey, I gotta make something happen as well
Uh-huh.
during this retirement life happening, surgeries. Um, I got to keep my family together, but I also have a son. So I got to take care of him. So I knew that I had to do something different.
Uh-oh. We got a signal issue. There we go.
Okay. Okay. And in doing so, right,
Uh-huh.
doing that divorce status, I said, well, look, I got confidence in myself. I know it's probably other women going through what they're going through, but as long as you're pushing forward and focusing on your goals and what you want, you know, forgive and move on.
Okay.
And I met some really good people, some good photographers like yourself. I mean, I met everybody in the industry that really wanted to work and really wanted to work on their craft, not
Okay.
just work on what they can see
Yeah.
and get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I first met you was at a pageant.
That's right.
Miss
That's right.
Miss Four Figure Pageant. So
That was.
what do you think of the pageant world when it comes to separate from the model world? Which one you prefer?
Um, which one do I prefer? So what I prefer is pageantry.
Okay.
Um, it it leads you to what you really had to think about you.
Mm,
You know, about you, what your platform is, what you wanted to do. Again, it's all about you. That's from you being a nail tech to an MUA to a photographer to corporate. Like, what is it that you want to do to give back to the world, give back to your community,
yeah.
right? But when I hear some of the queens or people in pageantry, they either do it for a cause or they do it, for beauty,
Yeah.
as it may seem. But when you're doing pageantry that requires you to have a platform, excuse me, it allows you to know how to fundraise. It knows how to give your 60-second speech, know how to engage and talk to what you actually want, to have a vision to what you plan to see. So once you are a queen, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
That's powerful in your community, but we would hope that you're going out to your community to do something, plant a tree, something. But what I see in the modeling world is it's more of the attention. I'm trying to see things being sold. Some things are being sold with the right people. But again, it's all mixed in together. So you don't know unless you see the person's work or
Yeah.
watch what they do. And it can switch on and off in the pageantry. 1 minute that they're all for it. They're modeling, they're doing the runway, and then all of a sudden they're not. In pageantry, you're more committed.
Yeah.
You're committed to a bigger goal. So um, at the end of the day, there's not competition. You should be learning your other queens. And again, it's a different sisterhood. It's what you make it if you open up to see what you really want to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, that's okay too. You don't have to rush the process.
Okay. So you have
Yeah.
won pageant yourself, correct?
I have. Yes, I have. Um,
Okay.
so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh,
So the National Regal Elegance um, pageant is located in Greensboro. So I won the National Queen of Queens title, which is the highest title. And that was in 2022, going into 2023.
yeah.
It was a great year. It was a great year. It was successful. Preliminaries was great. That was in October. Again, I had a platform. And my platform is building healthy and holistic lifestyles. So I know a lot of people like Sheena's like everywhere. Like I'm everywhere where I need to be and want to
yeah.
be. And right now I'm seeing that building a healthy and holistic lifestyle that goes hand in hand with modeling and pageantry. Like you still want to be healthy, but I knew that's what I wanted to do when I stepped into pageantry because I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis and type 2 diabetes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I gotta watch what I eat.
Yeah.
I gotta take insulin. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it in order to live a longer life. But I can improve on that by, you know, eating more vegetables and taking a holistic approach with it. Yep, I'm all, for medicines and all that, but I know there's some things that I can do. So
Yeah.
today, yes, today I'm excited. I'm excited because my A1C went down 1 point. So
That's
I'm at 8.1. I'm excited about that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, um, it's been a good week, a good vacation.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one here, sitting in the same time. Yeah.
Okay. So
So, but pageantry, having that platform and fundraising. That's my two main things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did would you say going through pageantry changed you as a person? In
Um,
it,
I wouldn't say change. I
uh,
would say, it has grown me in ways that I knew I had the capability, but I care too much. So when I feel like the person doesn't care a lot, I begin to like draw away.
uh,
But remember, everybody's on their own journey. I would just hope that this. So I don't regret anything,
okay, yeah,
through pageantry. Um, but as far as changing me, yeah, it's changed my relationships with people. Okay.
yeah,
Some in a good way, and then some in, I don't know, the world feel like you do have power, but the joy of it is, the kids just love you. But
mm,
you get judged, based upon what they believe or, what they've seen. So, you have to break that stigma. Like all queens are not the same and they have a different passion and drive for what they're doing in their communities and
yeah,
what they're impacting around the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, as a four-figure pageant or a four-figure model, what was the hardest struggle for you to go through?
I would say my height. Like, you know, I'm I'm on the shorter end.
Okay.
That was a struggle. You know, getting rejected or not picked all the time,
Mm,
but again, as I met different people, there's different shows for different people. I
yeah.
just wasn't the one. Then it didn't stop me, put
Yeah.
it that way. It never stopped me.
Okay. So even
um
though you got pushed
Another
back,
one.
you kept going.
Yeah. Right. Now, when it came to like being plus size, yeah, there were just some things that, you were naturally good at. I was naturally good at walking in heels because that's what I did for my profession,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I walked in heels, but there were some women that like really struggled in heels or just didn't have the proper garments and they wasn't confident in it. So I didn't see some of that's probably why they were not picked.
Yeah.
But again, that's giving me an opportunity to meet the person like, hey, I can help you. We can
Right.
do this together. You'll get picked next time. And there's always a next time. I tell models that, like,
Mm,
I tell designers that, I tell photographers, like, there's always a next time. There's always something like waiting for you. Like, that was great. Let's see about next time.
yeah.
It's just who you want to connect with at
Okay.
that point.
Okay. So when you been in pageant doing modeling, we like to pull out what we call the elephant in the room. Basically, is what do you think that you see that needs to be changed in any category to help you guys do what you need to do? Is it something you in the modeling world? Will be modeling, fashion shows, pageantry, or working with other photographers? Anything that sticks out you think that people talk about but don't never bring forward?
Okay. I mean, we being completely transparent and honest here,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
This is a safe space, as I say, um, for both. Now, this is for both. This is for pageantry and modeling.
Mm-hmm.
Accountability and consistency. Like it's you. You must
Yeah.
on both. When it comes to what I could change, you must be accountable for your actions and you must be consistent in your craft in order to build and grow.
Yeah.
You can't worry about whatever the last is. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess I answered the question.
Yeah. Yeah. You did. Yeah. Cause people will say they want to do one thing but turn around and do something else.
I can't, if anything is, you know, in that subconscious, if it's in your heart, you're like, that's integrity.
Yeah.
Like that on, that's respect. You shouldn't have to waver on that. But those two words, accountability and consistency is what I would say for both categories. If either one waver, you need to sit on down. You need to study a little bit more. You
Yeah.
just need to connect with people and figure out what you want to really do, not just follow somebody else's dreams.
Okay. That's understandable. Very understandable. So I want to ask
Mhm.
you, who is your top five designers or photographers?
Tell us your. Wait a minute, guys, let me say it. Tell us your top 5 designers or photographers.
Top five. Okay, so we, we're current again. Being transparent, the work that's being done. We'll go back and forth.
Uh-huh.
So first, photographer Tracy Lucas. Like Lucas Vision has always been there, thought about the craft, was willing to, as we say, I'm still waiting on the first note, like we used to do back in the day. Hey, it's the first note. Let's get down, again, willing to try new things. So, photographer Tracy Lucas, if you have a vision, again, it's Lucas Visions. I mean, it's in the name. Um, Designers, right? Um, the top five that I feel like I've been working consistently with and seeing grow. First would be Skip Waller, okay, Black Cat, forever, um, and Elegant Evenings. They are the two,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they are the two, in the top.
Okay.
Um, Again, RIP Designs. Um, Juliana Long. Yeah. She actually, let me tell you about her. She actually took our premium spades cards,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And made an outfit out of it,
Mm.
on the dress, made a what you call that corset. Yeah,
Yeah.
out of the cards. Um and it was dope. That I like to see that creativity. I
Yeah.
like to see people think outside the box and still be fashionable and makes a statement.
Okay.
Okay, back to photographer. Um, Now again, um, photography that I'm talking about is current people that I work with, not who I inspire to work with at this moment.
Okay.
Just the
Yeah.
people I'm inspired by at this moment. I would have to say, um, Michael Harper. Okay, Michael Harper is a good photographer. Um, he has that creativity for nature and the eye.
Uh-huh.
Um, for different people and different things.
Yeah.
He's really good to work with, and easy, easy going. Um, Another photographer that I really like that I'm getting to know really, really well is Rob Miracle. Like I really enjoy his touch on things and how he sees things, and still willing to take certain risks. Like, yeah, we're gonna go down here by the water. I'm like, I'm with the whole puddle thing, but we really going into some rocks. But he was coming. He was like, no, you got this. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. If you can do it, I can do it. So um, he's inspired me to take pictures of nature like squirrels and ducks, and I got one, right?
Uh-huh.
So all right, let's go back to, this is tough, Tracy. You done put me on the spot and everything.
That's the whole idea.
But um, it's so many. It's so many. It's so many. All right.
Okay.
I mean,
What what if you could pick one designer to dress you from head to toe to go to a fashion show, who would that be?
um, that would be Elegant Evenings, and she's done that. You know, um, I don't. I have a different style than what the trend is.
Uh,
That's all I'm gonna put it. What the trend is. And again, I like things that complements my body and my curves.
okay.
And that's another thing when you talk about you had to, oh, we need to work on things that complement us.
Yeah.
Um, but she dressed me from head to toe on my birthday, and for my final walk at me taking the crown at nationals in New Orleans.
Okay.
Uh, or crown my successor. So this last past August, I told no August.
Okay.
So down in New Orleans, they'll be back in Greensboro.
Well.
But Elegant Evenings would be that designer, you
Mhm.
know. Yes.
Okay. So with confident curvy, what you got coming up? Anything new? Anything coming out?
Um, I got a lot. You guys gotta wait and see. I love North Carolina. I'll
Uh,
be traveling a little bit more. It's just time to branch out, and if ready to branch out too, let's talk like we do.
yeah.
Um but we got some things in the works. We got a couple of shows coming up. Um, we got Simone Link on May 3rd. We got Skip Waller's show and the Elegant Evenings in Greensboro on June 29th.
Uh-huh.
Um, we're just taking it day by day.
Okay.
We got two castings tomorrow. Um, so, Hearts and Hope Safe Haven with the Fashion Heels All. You got the No Heels the Heel fashion show. And of course, you got a lot of things going on all over. It's just where do you want to be?
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
York Fashion Week coming up. It's a lot that you can, put yourself out there and invest and take care of the opportunity if the opportunity permit. Just
Yeah.
believe in yourself. So,
It seems
yeah,
like
that's about it.
it seems
Contact me.
yeah.
I always got something going on.
It seems like New York Fashion Week is coming around more than one time a year. It's just like as soon as it's over with, you see another flyer for New York Fashion Week. It's just
It is. There's different pockets and different boroughs that do different things at different times. So yes, the high traffic, downtown Times Square, um, all of that, 42nd Street, yeah,
yeah.
that's packed. But there's some other shows that's happening that Wednesday and Thursday before that, 9th, 10th, and 11th. And then there's also some shows that's going on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It just depends on what borough is doing something.
Okay.
And, different boroughs, offer different cultures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what has been
Yeah.
the
And then get ready for Valentine's Day.
you ready for it?
It's on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Look, you know how we do. We got the kids.
So
We got the kids. We need a babysitter.
all right. So if anybody wants to get in contact for your services, how can they do that?
Well, you can contact me on, Sheena, Shenna Jones, and you'll see my picture. Or Confident Curvy Consulting. That's on Facebook and uh, Instagram. But if you didn't catch all that, just reach out to Tracy. He'll send it to me. If I
Okay.
mean, if you
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I definitely give it out. But
yeah,
my main
yeah.
question that I want to know myself is when's our next photo shoot? It's been a minute.
It's look, you're not the first person that said that you won't be the last.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make time for that. I'm doing that in 2024, but I must say, all hands down. The first one is always gonna be with you, Tracy.
I'm glad I got this one
You know,
recorded.
I got, I gotta make some time, you
Yeah,
know,
because
at kids and everything, balancing this married life and,
yeah,
business as well, shows as well. And then taking some time just to, look, get back into this gym.
yeah. I got
I got some weddings to
yeah, I got a whole
attend.
gym sitting behind me now, just looking at me every day.
All right, well, we got to get back at it. Like we was back at it back in the day.
Yeah,
We got the sugar
because
shake.
we
Let's
we
do this.
we
Yeah.
shot so much back in the day. People thought we was actually dating each
Yeah.
other.
That, look, it was funny that someone had said that, and I was just like, oh, Tracy's a good guy. He's married. He's good about his craft, but it's good to know that I got good friends.
Yeah,
You can be too.
yeah.
You don't have to be a slime ball.
All right.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, Sheena, I'm gonna have to get you back here again for another interview sometime soon.
We do, we do, we
And,
do, we do.
and we,
I appreciate
no
the
problem.
opportunity tonight.
And we definitely gotta get sit
Thank
down and
you,
get
Lucas.
caught up sometime. It's been a minute since we
Yeah,
actually sat down.
it's time.
Yeah, I can get you
I'm
and
gonna block out some time.
you and Karina. I gotta get with both of y'all. It's been a while since I actually sit down and talk to both of y'all about
Yeah,
everything that's going on, life in general,
yeah.
family, kids.
Look. Let's do it.
Yeah,
You know us. Is we got to set some time up. So I'm,
yeah.
I'm committed to doing that in 2024.
All right, all right, y'all. This is CJ or Sheena J, Confident Coverage Consultants. Make sure you're here for anything that you need. She's a great model, great pageant winner, and she will tell you like it is, even though you don't want to hear it anyway. Thank you, Sheena.
Keep it straight with me. You'll have a friend for life. Y'all know me. We friends for life.
All
All right, Tracy.
right, thank you, Sheena.
You're welcome. Bye.